Paul Thomas address you.
Good evening, family, friends, and honored guests. Thank you for coming today for the graduation of the 2015 Seasonal Park Law Enforcement Ranger Training Academy. I'm Paul Thomas, class president. We're here today to take our last steps in this academy, but to take our first in the law enforcement community. Our training does not end here. Law enforcement is an ever-evolving career field. And to have continuing knowledge is one of many things that will have these courageous officers behind me keep coming home at night safe. I'd like to thank all these officers for giving me the opportunity to lead them. I'd also like to thank the great squad leaders for making my job easier. I would not be able to go through this academy without all the teamwork that everybody put in. Thank you to all the instructors that took time away from their families and careers, traveling as far as North Carolina to hand down their knowledge. Bravery is the ability to confront danger or pain without fear. Courage, however, is the ability to confront the same dangers and pains despite the presence of fear in oneself. Courage contains mindfulness and judgment, while bravery comes commonly from human nature and without consequences. The path we've made is paved with brave choices and courageous acts. From our extensive training organized and taught by Jim Christensen to our taser and chemical aerosol practical exercises. For the last 15 weeks, we've bled, cried, and sweat for our training and for each other. Jim made sure of that. It was a tough 15 weeks, but that's not saying we didn't have our moments of fun, like at Capitoma during a one-week camping trip, working on our motorboat operator certificates. Between the early morning swims, the late night campfires, and the five-man tents, if we didn't already know each other, after that week there were no secrets. We heard we had the funniest screams during the taser lab, getting shocked by 50,000 volts, shock being an understatement of course. We saw who had the silliest reaction to getting sprayed by OC, which was probably Jared dancing about, flailing his hands around after he arrested the suspect, of course. Sorry, Jared. We all had moments of hilarity, but separate of that sometimes, we all also had moments when we messed up. And trust me, I had a lot of moments myself. Probably matched up with the best of them. So when somebody fell down in this academy, there's always one of us there to be there to pick that person back up. And believe it or not, everybody needed that support from our peers. This says a lot of our camaraderie, our promise to each other to have one another's back. We've had late nights and long hours in this academy, going as long as 17-hour days for 6 to 7 days a week, in the elements, resting around in pressure point control tactics, or racing on an enclosed course in squad cars. Getting wore down from fatigue, but pushing through, showing our determination. Together, we entered this rigorous 758-hour academy. We persevered together, became flexible, able to adapt to any environment, and now we're here, standing before you together. We've learned so much in this academy, and it's thanks for Jim for making this education available to us. We are focused on education, not just for job placement, but for what we believe the public deserves. The public deserves an educated law enforcement officer so that we as a community, as a society, may re-strengthen the bond between the citizens and the law enforcement communities through equal trust, equal treatment, mutual respect, and understanding. As we travel down our career path, we'll be aware that discretionary responsibilities placed onto us and the consequences that may encompass it. To say that we will not be afraid of the coming difficulties is to be blind and naive. However, we will continue to show resilience in the face of danger and surpass any obstacle that meets us at the crossroads. We are dedicated to become a valuable team member of the law enforcement agency, and we'll give ourselves completely to education and to become a stronger officer. So when it's time to overcome these hurdles of our career, our success will be seen as a reflection of our strong character, exceptional training, and our greatest personality. Thank you.